Hi everybody, happy new moon. Today is June the 16th, 2015, and I'm chilling in one of my favorite spots in the entire world, which is a little cave system here in Sedona. I just got back a couple days ago after my trip to Colombia and then to Miami for a week, which was amazing. Lots of kindred spirits in Miami. I loved it. And the way that I use the moon to manifest, because today's the new moon, the way that I see it, and this is from older wisdom traditions who use the moon for this kind of thing too, is that from the time of the new moon to the time of the full moon, energy is growing. Tides of stuff, tides of manifestations are increasing. So I like to set intentions at the new moon for things to happen over the course of the moon cycle. So like I'm building what I want on the full moon, and then at the full moon, I look at what I've manifested and see what I want to upgrade and stuff, because when the tide goes back out to the new moon is when you kind of set free things that you're ready to graduate from. And then when the next new moon comes, you manifest more stuff. So it's just always a continual kind of spiral upgrade if you are someone who likes to like consciously create your world through what you think and what you do and that kind of thing. It's a nice life upgrade. So I came here to this beautiful cave here in Sedona, and I did a little focusing time, journaling time, and I'm really gonna work hard on using this next moon cycle to do sleep optimization. I have this sleep cycle that I really love. It's from a book rather that I read called Seth Speaks several years ago. I guess it was in 2012, and they talked about breaking up your sleep cycle and only sleeping up to 6 hours at night and then sleeping during the day, like a chunk of 2 to 4 hours. And I did that before, back in, well, I tend to do it every summer, but 2012 was the first year that I did it. And when I do that, I find myself my most vibrant, my most inspired and healthy and glowing and happy and creative and stuff. Because the way that it works for me is, I usually go to bed late at night when this is going on. Like maybe, well, not super late, but maybe like 11 or 12. And then at times where I've really been rocking it, I would wake up at 3:30 or 4:30 a.m. And I know that sounds really early, but then I would have a whole ritual, kind of like morning ritual full of yoga, meditation, exercise, so like muscle building, usually with weights. So I'd either go to a gym, and I'd also go to like the steam room. When I lived by a beach, I'd go do yoga on the beach, and this was an everyday kind of thing, so that by the time this whole routine is done and I can take my time doing it, the sun has just come up. And then I would have my whole productive morning, because my most productive time is early in the day. And usually I end up hitting an afternoon slump around 1 or so. And so when I'm doing my optimized sleep schedule, rather than have that slump, which then after that I'm kind of not going to be as productive, and then I finally decompress for the night and go to sleep. So rather than having my sleepy time and just my day going downhill from there, I would schedule in a chunk of sleep right there. So it would be normal for me from 1 to maybe about 4 p.m. So it's a nice little chunk of time to get ready for bed, get undressed, put on pajamas, turn down the little bed. Usually I would line the outside of my bed with crystals because I'm into crystal energy and stuff. And then have a real sleep. And then wake up like it was actually a full REM cycle or two, real deep sleep, not just a cat nap kind of thing. And then I would be fully inspired again, like it was first thing in the morning, and I had all that energy. So for me, it's like getting 2 days of productivity and pleasure in one, because it's not just like I worked all night. I did work if I wanted to, or I did whatever awesome stuff I happened to be working all the time, which might have nothing to do with whatever my job is at the time, So I want to get back into that. And something else really delicious about doing that kind of sleep schedule for me was that you never get really tired. I never got really tired. So it's never that feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, I have to go to sleep. It's actually more like dessert. Sleep is always more like dessert. I'd turn back my bed and I wouldn't be super tired, but my body would be ready to sleep. And I'd be able to get in sleep and just go into some delicious dream walking and stuff, and then come back and feel totally enlivened and nurtured by the universe again. So that's what I'm working on. It takes me about, at least historically, it took me about a week to turn over. So I'm going to tell you guys how it goes, because this is one of my main things I'm trying to manifest this moon phase. And I figure, why not tell you how it goes, especially because it upgrades my life ridiculously when I do this. So it does take a little while to switch over, but I'm pretty sure that my vibrancy and my creativity will show as it increases. So let's see, what else do I want to manifest this new moon? A lot of personal life stuff, and so I'm going to get to see if these things that I'm looking to manifest, just things like details of my 3D reality and also ways that I interact with the universe in general, ways that I interact with kindred spirits around me. I'm manifesting more amazing people always, because why wouldn't you always want to? That kind of stuff, you know. Let me see if anything else I want to share. Of course, always more vibrancy and health, and going on a bit of a kindred tour later this summer, and planning out journeys and planning out inspirations for journeys and reasons to go on little trips around and stuff like that, because why not? It's super fun. So that's what I'm working on. I hope you guys set some manifestations today, because why not? It's a new moon. Might as well throw a pebble into the tide and have it ripple out and manifest for you. Stuff's going to come in anyway, so it might as well be something that you want. And this is the thing that I come around to when all this stuff goes on in our world. You know, things are hard, people are crazy, whatever. I come back to, if you believe that this is a universe that you create, which I do, if you can create whatever you want, which I believe that you can, so I can, then why not make it the most amazing, delicious, awesome stuff ever, even as it continually upgrades, right? And you can still make things better without feeling like it's necessarily a bad universe, because if you believe that everything is a reflection of us, it's kind of hard to look at the universe and say it's a bad place, because that just means that I would have to think that I'm a bad person, or I deserve bad things, or anyone does deserve bad things, which I don't believe. So it can start off beautiful and just keep getting beautiful. I know in my present moment reality it's super beautiful. I'll give you guys a look at this cave some. That's a kind of a fork in the road, and it goes both directions. And then I'm sitting here by this little hole which overlooks, see down there, those are trees, and a river. And there were people hiking down there when I was about to start recording this video. And see, there's the Sedona skyline. I hope you guys can see it. So, much love to you guys from Sedona. This place feels really beautiful this summer. I just got back after being gone for the entire beginning of summer, so I'm getting my feet back under me, but there will be journeys this upcoming month or two. I will share them with you, I think. And much love, and remember that no one is more powerful than you in your reality. You're making this. If you believe you are. If you don't believe you are, you might be sick of listening to me now. You should probably find someone who does inspire you, but I think that we all amazingly create what we want. So sometimes it just comes down to a percentage thing. If you think about what you want, 51%, and what you don't want, 49%, what you do want is likely to manifest. So you'll be saying, this always happens to me, yes, rather than, this always happens to me, damn it. You know, okay, we've all done both. The idea is to encourage what we want. All right, love all of you, and may you be powered and guided by love, by luxury, by win-win situations everywhere you go. And may the universe harmoniously and lovingly support you. Have a beautiful moon cycle, you guys. I will see you soon.